the things that, I was really pleased with was thought we tackled, at a really high level, compared to the week before. Thought we played really, really hard. Thought we out-physical them from start to finish. And then I thought, as a staff, when we looked at it, we just played really resilient defense. You kind of game planning for two different quarterbacks, and knowing that you had an explosive play threat with number 4 back there, and so we misfit 2 of those runs early. But the big thing was, we pursued, we got them down, we made them snap it again. They missed a field goal on one drive, and then I don't think the score was really indicative of the game. If you watch the game, every point that they had, it came down to 4th and goals, 3rd and, we made them earn every yard. And so definitely some things execution-wise, alignments, we had a couple of things that we worked and put in that week that weren't as clean as you would have hoped start to finish, and we got to do a better job as a staff preparing our guys for that. But all in all, I think we controlled the game from the very start of the game, and really never felt like the game was in doubt. It was 17-3 at half. Had a chance to be 24-3. I didn't think it was, probably as clean of an officiated game, honestly. They had we had a touchdown call back for an O-lineman down the field, and we should have had a pick, but we got a tight end blocking us 15 yards down the field, and the O-lineman 8 yards down the field. But, some of that happens, but I thought our guys played really hard, and, we're locked in and focused. And I thought we had a really good week of practice, and I thought, when we looked at it, when you practice well and just saw how focused our kids were and played hard, and it gives us a chance to win.
The bye week, how big of an emphasis is just getting back to fundamentals for you guys and working on that? Do you spend more time on that than you usually would?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's more about us than who we play next, and we've got a lot of respect for, every single team we play. So right now we're focusing more on just getting better at our base and our fundamentals, and trying to get the guys fresh too, because it's going to be a long stretch of 7 in a row, and 2 in 8 days on the road, and so getting those guys ready for the task, and just focus on getting better at us this week, and then we'll transition later on this week into East Carolina.
You mentioned having a good week of practice last week and leading into solid performance. When do you start to kind of notice throughout a week that everyone's practicing well? What are you looking for, and is it truly kind of a, once you've seen them play, you're like, okay, I see where that came from, or do you kind of realize it throughout the week?
I just think the mental focus on Mondays starts the week off. Our Mondays are critical as far as preparation goes, because we get 60 minutes of straight scout team in a run-through setting, and so it's very easy for, I think, a young guy or a guy that lacks maturity to be focused throughout that whole time. And I think when we start off Mondays right, it bleeds into Tuesdays, and so I thought as a group we were prepared. They understood that the 2 quarterback threat that we had, how there was basically multiple game plans last week, and I thought they handled it well.
How big was the interception? I think CJ made a play to break up a pass on the play before, but to just see the ball go into the defense's hands again after it kind of been a while.
Yeah, we just have to make our layups consistently, and that's what Coach Messer's done a good job preaching to our guys, because he's kind of he is our takeaway coach, and we work it. And we had really one at each position group that we didn't capitalize on. We had one on linebacker, one on D-line on tip pass, and then another one late there that we would have liked to have brought in. So playing good defense is the foundation, and tackling and running the ball. But obviously, as you guys know, as you get into games, especially tough games on the road, winning the turnover battle is key. And so we just got to make our layups and finish when we put ourselves in position. So really proud of CJ and him just doing what he was coached in that moment. And I thought he played a really good game for us, which was really important. I thought it's kind of taking him, getting used to that role as a new position for him, and thought like it really, with him playing more reps, but it just started to slow down and started to click a little bit for him. And so I think that confidence that he has from that is only going to help him continue to play at a high level for us.
When you guys are first looking at Jonathan Migel and wanting to bring him in, what's standing out to about him on tape, and have you seen that translate on the field for you guys this season?
Yeah, just I think the mental preparation that he has puts him in position to make a lot of plays, just because of how he studies film and how he prepares, and that therefore then has made everybody in that room better and understanding how to prepare and focus. I think that's the first thing is, you know, when you're a leader and you prepare the right way, and then you get everybody else to start to do the same thing. You know, like that third down play early in the game, that was something we worked all week. He knew it was coming, played it exactly how we wanted to play it. They thought they had us on a screen, and he dropped down, and that was just his preparation. That's him knowing what's coming. That's all of our guys communicating that situation, that tip that they had in that. And so, yeah, I think just the ability to make everybody around him better. You can't, you know, it's hard to take that away when you have one guy that communicates and prepares the way he does.
I mean, you have somebody, he's also like that athletic, that fast. I've seen him both get into the ball quickly on pass plays, but also, you know, send him in the pass rush a couple times. What is it like having his versatility and being able to apply that?
Yeah, I think he and Ahmad are very similar from that standpoint. They're pretty good tacklers in the open field. You know, they're good and they can be really productive blitzing. You know, so they're just very, you know, versatile safeties. And so, you know, I think, yeah, that's the obvious is his athletic ability and what he brings to the table from a physical standpoint. I just think, you know, you asked me the main thing, and when you have a guy that makes everybody around him better, then that changes the dynamic of not just one player or one position, but the whole defense.
When you come out of the bye week for a Thursday game, does that change how you approach the bye week? Do you maybe have to do a little more game planning than maybe you'd like to, just because you do have that short week coming after?
No, I mean, you know, Sunday will be like a Tuesday practice for us, and so, you know, we use the next couple days to start to introduce them, and like you guys said, you know, we respect them. I've watched them on film. Coach Houston's a great coach. They've done a great job with that program, and, you know, they've got good explosive weapons and talent, and so, you know, we respect everybody that we play, so we'll start preparing for them, you know, here as we get into this week more, starting tomorrow a little bit.